Okay, today all I have is a bunch of locks that I've received. Jeff sent me these locks to Impression Keys for. There's a couple of Yales, a Sargent, an American, and another Sargent. And he sent these locks to me to keep. This is a Rushman. Lock works. This one is a Sargent. It does work. This is a Corbin Rushman, I think. That lock works. This is another Rushman. It works. This is a Medeco, I believe, but there's no key for it, so I'm gonna have fun opening this lock. Also, at an estate sale, I picked up, I don't know, 40 or 45 of these 5-pin disc locks. They've got 5 spools and 2 standard pins in the top, standard pins in the bottom. I do not have any keys for them, but I got them real cheap, so I bought them. So I got about 40 of those, maybe 45. I'm going to try to get some keys, or get Jeff to find some keys that'll match up to it and go ahead and make keys for them. I also received from a friend of mine on YouTube. It's Luke B. He sent me 2 challenge locks. This is a ASSA 6-pin challenge lock, and this one I don't know what kind it is, but looks like it may be a 5-pin challenge lock. So we're going to open those up on camera, see what kind of pins he's put in them. And on eBay, I picked up some Dorma 6-pin locks. They all have a Schlage keyway for them, and this one especially is a real challenge lock. Look at the bitting on this key. This one is a challenge to open, but it does work, just as all these locks work. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 of these that I just bought off eBay about 3 days ago and got them in today. Okay, I thank Jeff for these locks, and I'll get these keys impression sometime next week. This one here, I don't know what's wrong with it, but I've impressioned about 3 keys for it, and each time it works, then it quits working. I have to impression key again, and then it works a few times and it quits, and the bitting is different on them for some reason. And this one here, I've impressioned a key for this. It's almost non-existent on the bitting, but there's something wrong internally. It works part of the time it doesn't work. The key hangs up and you have to hold this in to get it out, and then you can't hardly get it back in. So I'm going to disassemble this lock and see if I can find the problem with it. It'll probably go in the junk pile when I'm through with it, but I'll get these done. And all of these locks here, except for the Medeco, will be turned into challenge locks. This Medeco I'm going to keep and pick it, but these are all, I believe, 6-pin locks. These are fairly simple to open. It takes a little bit of getting used to the close keyway, but you can open them. Like I said, it has 3 spools and 2 standard pins. The standard pins is number 1 and 5. The 3 spools are in 2, 3, and 4. But that is a real close keyway to get a pick in. But it works fine. But the next couple locks, I'll probably pick these on camera in the next day or two. These are really going to be probably a challenge lock. I haven't really tried to pick them yet, but this one is kind of sloppy, so you know he's got some security pins in it. The ass is not too bad, so we don't really know what's in it. All right, I appreciate Luke B and Jeff for the locks, and all these dormer locks are going to be challenge locks when I get through with them. Especially this one is already a challenge lock because of the bitting on the key. Okay, I appreciate your time. Please stay out of trouble, and please do not do anything illegal. Appreciate it. Thank you.